in yoga and is the highest of all. The demigods fully absorb themselves in meditation upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead to become perfect yogis. But because of the presence of demons, their hearts are filled with the activities of the demons. Thus their hearts, which are meant to be the abode of the Supreme Lord, are practically occupied by the demons. All the demigods felt relieved when Hiranyakashipu was dead, for they could easily think of the Lord. They could then receive the results of sacrifices and become happy, even though in the material world. So from Prabhupada's purport, we can understand that there's a Vedic civilization and Vedic injunctions. And everyone in Bharata, here in Bharata, was trained in the past. Now that training has been destroyed, but not fully destroyed, but in the modern educational system that we're running, the modern educational system that I sent my kids to, I can only lament. There's no Vedic instruction. There are no Shastras. There's no Atma Vidya. Prabhupada used to say, in modern education, where is the science of the soul? Atma Vigyan. Nothing. Unfortunately, Kali Yuga is such a time. We are also thinking of the demons, like at the time of Hiranyakashipu. The rulers of the world, they're demons. Killing cows, allowing gambling and alcohol sale. In India, there are lottery tickets, right? Everywhere. It's cheating. They're cheating the people. It's going on. They say it's a democracy ruled by the people. But should the people cheat themselves? This is the question. No. They're not. Actually, democracy is what we call, shouldn't sit like that. Yeah. Democracy is what we call in English a sham, cheating. It's cheating. Few people become rich, politicians, rest of the people struggling. Then these big cities and these big buildings, and there was in Vedic civilization, this didn't exist. There were no cities were there, but not like this. Some few cities, right? Saptapuris. What are the Saptapuris? Mathura, Dwarka, Kashi, Avanti, Maya, Amaravati, one more. Ayodhya. Okay. Saptapuri. How to change this? How to create Vedic civilization? Very difficult. People don't want. They want to enjoy sense gratification. The devatas are enjoying sense gratification. That's the purport. Or is that the verse itself? They're enjoying the yagna phalam, the fruit of the yagna. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Real bhokta is Vishnu. But the devatas are enjoying their share. Ashnanti divyan divi deva bhogan. Gita says that divi, devalok, in devalok, divi, in the planets of the demigods, heavenly planets, not in this earth planet. Ashnanti, they are enjoying, they're eating. Divyan. Now this divya is same word but has different meaning, right? Ashnanti divyan, divi, deva bhogan, the enjoyments of the demigods. Demigods want to enjoy the material world. So they have to come back. Shine punye martya lokam vishanti. After having enjoyed te tam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam, kshine punye martya lokam vishanti. Bhuktva, having enjoyed. Already, this in English language is called a jirund. You know this, Prabhu? You've heard of jirund? No. Because we speak English, but we don't know the grammar. I don't know the grammar. We speak Hindi, we don't know the grammar. Like that, you can speak Sanskrit without knowing the grammar. Yeah, you don't have to know the grammar. Jirund means a word that indicates something already happened. Bhuktva, having already enjoyed. But that type of a particular word, one word, in English it's having enjoyed. But in Sanskrit, one word, bhuktva. Bhutva, bhuktva, drishtva, davitva, anitva. So many words can be made with one suffix. Tetam bhuktva, tetam, those devatas, bhuktva, enjoyed, swargalokam, the heavenly planets, vishalam, very huge, massive enjoyment, pleasures that we cannot imagine. Tetam bhuktva, swargalokam vishalam, kshine punye. At that time, the pious credits for having done good things, it goes away. Maybe feeding children in school is good. It's not spiritual. It's not transcendental. Shri Shri Radha Rasa Bihari ki jai. Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki jai. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Maybe you get some punya. Prapya punya kritan lokan. There are worlds, universes where pious persons go. Prapya, obtaining. Punya kritan, having done something pious. Feeding children in school, maybe it's pious, maybe. It's not Krishna bhakti. Oh, but it's prasad. No. Prasad is food cooked in the temple and offered to the deities, right? Isn't it? Brahmins have to cook. Isn't that the standard? First you have to be initiated. Prabhupada Maharaj, he approved of hired Brahmin cooks. But if you hire just anybody, and then you send the food straight to the school, is that prasad? I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. maybe it's punya. Giving charity, helping someone, jivadaya, having mercy on other people who are suffering, right? Paradukha dukhi. If someone else is miserable, then but how to really stop the misery? By giving food in the school. They'll still be hungry. Prabhupada said it is nonsense. I didn't say that. Prabhupada said that. He wrote in a letter. Without kirtan and lecture, simply food is nonsense. Prabhupada wrote like that in a letter. But he also described what are the punyas, what are the pious activities. Digging a well. Now there are no more digging wells. Now everything is, boring. That's a well? Maybe. Maybe that's a well. Building chatra, Choltries, dharmashalas. Dharmashala was a simple structure. A few rooms. For travelers, vanaprasthas. We think vanaprastha means after marriage we put on saffron. That's what we think. But vanaprastha means husband and wife together go on tirthyatra. And without any residence, without any money. No money. There was no paper money. That was punya. Tirthyatra was punya. Because when you went to a holy place, you would associate with the Brahmins at the holy place and you would hear the glories of that place. And you would take a bath in holy rivers, sacred rivers. Having a bath is purifying outside. And purifying inside is, we say Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And also Veda mantras, Om iti ek aksharam Brahma. It's in Gita. And we also say Nama Om. Om is there. So when you go to a holy place, there are Pandits who know Shastras, there's, places of importance connected to Vishnu. And you're detached from the family. You go away. Not being practiced now. No, but nobody does that. Now, build hotels everywhere. Build hotels. Nobody was living in a hotel, right? Dharamshala or even living with grihasthas. Food was given by grihasthas. There was no restaurant. No restaurants. This country had no hospitals, no schools, no restaurants, and no toilets. Because that's Vedic culture. Live simple. You don't need these things. Your food is supposed to be to keep body and soul together. Atma and Sharir together. Not, enjoy and get sick. That's why people are in the hospitals. Durachar. Badly behaved. Because there's no indriya sanyam, controlling the senses. Eat anything, drink anything, take any kind of intoxication and still live to an old age. Some of the people, they never give up non-vegetarian food, but most of the people get sick and die early. Somehow they live long. But even if they live long, that's not punya, it's papa. Pious activity, sinful activity. The opposite of pious activity. Prapya punya kritan lokan. Prapya papa kritan lokan. That is also there, isn't it? Narakalokam. If there's Punya Kritan Lokan, the planets where the pious go, they're also the planets where the impious go. The rascals, papacharis, demons. Arjuna told Krishna, Narake Niyava. What is that? Anybody remember that? Niyatau Vasaha. Iti Anushushuma. Who remember the whole verse? Nobody. Nobody remembers this? There's a Gita here. Narake Niyata Vasaha Iti Anushushuma. Those who perform sinful activities will have to go to hell eternally. Niyataha. There's a Gita. Getting Gita. Thank you. Sorry. I should know these things. I don't know. I didn't memorize all the Gita. Sankaro Naraka Yeva. Naraka Shabda is used. Those who bring about a disturbance in society, they go to hell. Ahom Bata Mahat Papam. Papa Shabda is there. Sinful. Oh, what sinful activities. Utsan Nakula Dharmanam Manushyanam Janardana. Narake Niyatam Vaso. Narake Niyatam Vaso. Here it says, the translation Niyatam, always. Narake, in hell. Vasaha, residence. Bhavatityanushruma. This will occur. Bhavati, it will be. Anushruma, we have heard. In Vedas, it's in Vedas. Those who perform papas, adho gachanti tamasaha. Someone asked me, are we supposed to become situated in goodness? Of course. Somebody else, goodness is material mode. Yes, it is. You're in the material world. We are in the material world. Remember that. We are not in the spiritual world. No, it is when you become fully absorbed in bhakti, it is like iron in fire. So you become spiritualized, but you are not in the spiritual world. You're in the material world. Urdhvam gachanti sattvasta. Those who are sattvic, they go up. Up may be Svargaloka of Indra, or it may be beyond Svargaloka. Yad gatva nanivartante. From Indraloka you come back, Kshine punye marte lokam vishanti. But yad gatva, going there, nanivartante, you don't come back. That is not Indra Swarga. That's another place. Urdhvam gachanti sattvasta. Therefore we must become sattvic. People, they don't want to be sattvic. Because if you indulge in tamasic things in the mode of ignorance, food and drink, then you will become tamasic. So, madhye tishtanti rajasaha adho gachanti tamasaha. Those who are tamasic, narake niyatam vasaha. They will go to hell. Forever it says, niyatam. Now, that may be a generalization. It may be a generalization. Because ultimately we believe that the soul, what is the tamogun? It is a material energy. The mode of ignorance is material energy covering the pure Atma. So that covering may last for millions of years, right? One example that we see every day, a body that is covered in ignorance for many, many years. Simple question, interactive. What do we see every day? Trees. Thank you. So the trees, they are alive, right? They have all the symptoms of life, but they're standing in one place. There's no intelligence, apparently. They cannot react. So that is niyataha, niyatam, always, but it's not always. It's for a long time, but it's not always. Similarly, narakalokam, the lower planets, living there, it's not forever and ever like the Western religions. But it is, what is it? Eva Shabda, like. Sarvada Eva, like always, not exactly always. Because after some time, even those lower planets are destroyed. And when the pralaya comes, pralayam gatva, bhutva praliyate. So the living entities are born again and again. They go into the body of Vishnu. They come out of the body of Vishnu. So this is going on and on and on. Samsara chakra. Time immemorial, Prabhupada said. Time immemorial. Prapya punya kritan lokan. Somebody gets to a higher planet. Prapya papa kritan lokan. They may go to Naraka. But punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Birth again, death again. The message here is to become a devotee. Because if you become a devotee, then you can get moksha. If you only do pious credit, pious things, you may not get moksha. You may get you can enjoy more in the heavenly planets. But you may not get out of the samsara chakram, repetition of birth and death. So one who is a devotee, bhaktosi me sakha cheti, rahasyam hetad uttamam. You are my friend and my devotee, so I am giving you this topmost secret, rahasyam, secret knowledge. Uttamam, topmost. So one has to become Krishna's friend or Krishna's devotee. Krishna's friend is a long way away. Long way away. Devotee, don't sit like that. Sorry. Locking knees is forbidden. Krishna's friend, like Arjuna, is not easy, isn't it? Durlabha, durlabhataram. These two words are there. Durlabha, very durlabha, very difficult to obtain. Durlabhataram, most difficult to obtain. To become a friend of Krishna, it's not so cheap. But you will hear people, yes, Krishna talks to me. Krishna came in my room. Krishna gave me a pat on my shoulder. Krishna gave me some money. You might have heard people talking like this. When I joined, one devotee, God brother, he said, I've heard the sound of Krishna's flute. I heard the gopis singing. This was 43 years ago. I never believed him because it's cheap. Such talk is cheap. Anybody can say. But if Krishna came to you, wouldn't tell anyone. Isn't it? Topmost devotee, he wouldn't even believe Krishna came to him. Hey Radhe Vrajadevi Ke Chalalite. Where is Krishna? We cannot see Krishna. 6 Goswamis, they couldn't see Krishna. But Sahajiyas, rascals, Krishna came to me. I know Krishna, I can give Krishna to you. That's not the system. That's the cheating system. The system is Guru teaches Shastras to the disciples. That is the... Okay, we have a... Right? Diksha Guru gives you the name. He gives you Gayatri initiation. But the tradition was like Sandipani. Isn't it? Sandipani. Taught Vedas and Shastras to Krishna and Balaram. Krishna and Balaram don't need to study Shastras. But to show the public, to show human society, this is, every person has to go to the Guru. Tadvidhi pranipatena. What is it? Pariprashnena sevaya. Upadekshanti te jnanam. Jnaninaha tatvadarshinaha. One has to go to someone who will teach you Shastras. Not somebody who says, I have seen Krishna and Krishna is in my upper pocket and I'll take him out and give him to you. Vedas, Gita, Mahabharata, Ramayana, these things we have to study. To become sattvic, to purify the mind, right? Mana shuddhi, chitta shuddhi. To purify the consciousness, how do you do it? How do you get the good sanskara? The bad teachings and the good teachings. Your ancestors were monkeys, they're teaching. That is a bad teaching, kusanskara. And you are a part and parcel of Krishna. Mamai vangsho jiva loke. This is the good teaching, the good sanskara. Those who memorize the Gita, they are fortunate. We say that, Gita shastramidam punyam yahav patet prayapta puman. But we don't want to memorize Gita. Not important. Someday, maybe not now. Now we're busy feeding children in the mundane schools. We're too busy to memorize Gita. We have 3 minutes, right? You want to end early, right? Any question? One question. Yeah, Prabhu. Oh, you need a mic. 1 minute. Thank you for giving him a mic.
What is the difference between a mixed devotee like